Hi, friends. Doc South here, and oh, I don't know. I was doing some of my work, here at the house when I heard a commercial play from the television. I was in the other room, and but I knew exactly who was doing the commercial. Eric Burden and the Animals. There was one of these commercials where he's singing "It's My Life" and "I'll Do What I Want." Yeah, one of his great songs. It was they were a fantastic group back in the '60s. Eric Burden and the Animals. They were right up there with the Beatles in popularity. Um, Forget what town they were from in merry old England, but it doesn't really matter. They uh, they certainly got around, and they were just fantastic. And the neat thing is I got to see them. Now I forget who came with me. I think my kids, and it may have been the girl I was dating back then, Tina, may have come along too. I'm not sure. And possibly her son Casey may have been in among with us as well. And we it was down near I think Fairleigh Dickinson University here in Jersey, and it was a it was a it was I think it was in the gym, and it was a very crowded night. Uh, how could you not want to go if you're a fan of the tunes from the British Invasion um, crowd? You were definitely wanting to go see the Animals. And what was neat was the ability of Eric Burden to sing. He had, and I don't think he played an instrument. The band pretty much the rest of the band would fill in from a chorus, and they were playing their instruments. Eric, I think, was just running around on stage, just squealing out these tunes. And there was one point that really impressed me as far as control of the voice goes. Eric, there was this song they were singing, and again, I don't know, I can't remember the song. In a way, it doesn't matter, but there was a point in the song where there needed to be a long, long note, and I believe what they did was the violin player the fiddle player was doing a riff with the rock and roll fiddle. Hmm. Yeah, he's rolling along with it, just going, insane, wonderful tunes. Mozart would probably have a cow, but then again, he might get up and dance too. Yeah, to this, and they're just rolling along like that. Uh, Burden singing I think actually just kind of stood to one side and let the guy do his riff. And then the violin player, fiddle player, he lets he starts this long note on the violin. Again, electronic violin. So this, yeah, Mozart would have really liked one of these. Yeah, an electric violin. I think he would have. But the guy's playing this note, and it's just this one steady note, just rolling even, just filling the auditorium with this like that, and your lips. It was amazing, and then all of a sudden, the violin player takes the bow off the violin, and you still hear the sound. And what you realize is to start, it was the violin player, but to end, it was Eric Burden exactly matching the violin, the note the violin was making, and he carried it out even longer. Yeah, it had to be there, I guess, to see it, but it was really, really cool. And then once, you about wanted to send paramedics to go help Eric. He had really used up, I think, every uh, last atom of oxygen, and then the band just hits with a crescendo, and he's all over the stage singing some more once he got his breath back, but it was phenomenal. People were going nuts. I think that was the song they ended with, if I recall right. And of course, the animals went running off the stage, bowing and hollering and stuff, whooping it up. And of course, everybody's stomping, thump, 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 and they come out and sing some more. Yeah, it was a good night. It was a good night. But that note, I would say that note probably lasted 30 seconds, which is a long time if you're, belting it out at the top of your lungs. And it was just one steady note. Pretty cool. I don't know. I don't think I've ever had a case where watching a band where one note it would rock my world, but this one really did. And fantastic group. I don't know if you can. I imagine there must be videos of those guys. Eric Burdon and the Animals. Burdon or En, maybe. Eric Burdon and the Animals. And you'll be impressed. They were right up there with all the stars of the British invasion. The Beatles, of course, the Stones, Dave Clark Five, but Eric and the Animals. Give it a look. See on the. I'm sure they're on the web. In fact, I'm gonna when I'm done with this processing this video, I think I'm gonna go see what I can find about them too. Okay, I'll see you later. God bless. Okay. Oh, Lord's Prayer moment. Our Father, Eric probably said the Lord's Prayer before he did that song. Guys, just please give me enough air, please, please, God. Okay. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, the glory forever. So be it. Keep those notes humming, friends. We'll see you now. God bless.